What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to part two of the insightful trip story. All right, so let's just get right into it. We left off talking to my stepdad. I'm really starting to feel the trip. I just hit the blunt about 3 or 4 times after taking a month break from weed and all drugs. So the acid is just absolutely obliterating me. And I tried to tell him that I'm on acid because he doesn't know, but he keeps talking over me in his drunken stupor. So I just had to sit back and just ride the trip out. So as I'm talking to him, or he's really talking to me, he starts bringing up subjects that pique my interest. He starts talking about feminism and marketing and politics. Now, as he would bring up every topic that he talked about, I automatically attained a deeper understanding that you can't get from just listening to it once while you're sober. This is an acid exclusive. You cannot find it anywhere else. All right, so let's start with feminism. He brought up that feminism is toxic femininity at its core, and it is brought to this country. Now, of course, I didn't just take what he said and oh my goodness, he's telling the truth. I actually had to use logic to put the pieces together and actually look at it for myself. Is this actually true? And guess what? Most of it is, all right? For starters, in the 1920s, during the suffrage movement, you didn't see a lot of homosexuality going around. People are going to do what they do, but, at the end of the day, that has never been a normal thing, But taking the women out of the home and putting them into the workforce, yeah, that sounds good on paper, but before that, it was just men going to work and the women are at home taking care of the children so that the children can have a good home life and they're provided for. But when you take the mother out of the home, you make it seem like she's oppressed and she has no role whatsoever at home and that she's not important. And it's basically downplaying the value of a woman and the role that she's supposed to play and making her equal to a man, which obviously is not true, but we just all pretend like it is in fairy tale world where money controls everything and we're all freaking brainwashed, even me. All right, so looking at it from an outside, Callie, shut the fuck up! Looking at it from an outside perspective, all right, once you removed women from the home, put them into the workforce, that immediately devalued the value of a worker, all right? Think about it. Just think about this logically for a second. If we doubled the amount of workers that we have in the US of A right now, the value of a worker would go down because of supply and demand, right? If you have more supply, then the value of the demand is it drops, hence inflation. Hence, if it's literally, if you don't know what inflation is, then you're not really going to understand this concept. But every worker has to be paid less because there's now more, all right? There's more people competing for jobs. It devalues the value of work. So not only are both parties getting paid less than just men bringing home the money and being the breadwinners alone, now they have to share with women. And guess what? The people in charge who decided to make that legal, they get to tax double the amount now. They tax both the men and the women, so that's more taxes for them. I mean, sure, wages, like, I don't think it completely just dropped and went 50-50 when the women entered the workforce. I think it was shit, what the hell do I know? But they're definitely collecting more taxes. And if you want to get more tax money, you double the amount of people that you can tax. And so that was one of the reasons. All right. The next reason is we're destroying the home. It is crazy to be like let's say like 300 years in the past. Let's say, all right, you have to send your kid 8 hours a day to be raised by some other adult, some group of adults, and you cannot control what we teach them, especially if you're poor and you're sending them to a public school, the public schools, the free ones. Oh, sorry. You have to let us brainwash your kid into anything that we want, and then we'll send him back to you, and then you're both going to be at work, and when you get home, you're going to have enough time for dinner, you're going to have like an hour of family time, and then you're going to bed, and then you're repeat it 5 days a week. You only get 2 days with your family, by the way. What kind of like crazy dystopian future is that? That's freaking weird. And don't even get me started, like, this is completely unrelated, but like school, okay? What? I have to make a separate video about this because I'm so passionate about this. What the fuck was school? 12 grades of what? I mean, yeah, I got to learn how to read, I got to learn how to write, I got to learn how to do basic math. Okay, very useful skills, okay? Not knocking that. I would say up until 7th or 8th grade, I didn't really need school after that. It was just a waste of time. It was a waste of my life force energy. I mean, yeah, I went through school and I never got a C in high school. I never tried, and I was an AB student. But I got to go to college because of that, and I got to have some cool experiences like this one. But still, what are they actually teaching us? It's just all bullshit. And then, there was always that one kid in class who would say, teacher, why are we learning this? And then the teacher would say some smart shit like, oh, do your work, or don't think about why are you learning this, but think, what could you use this for in life? Some stupid shit like, why are you guys not teaching us how to drive? Why are you guys not teaching us how to do our taxes? Why are you guys not teaching us how to buy a home? Why the fuck am I learning about what that fucking igneous rock is? Why do I have to read Shakespeare and Beowulf? How does that benefit me in life? You're literally just making it illegal for me to skip school, or my parents get in trouble, and I have to be here learning and taking your courses of BS. Like, literally the only useful thing that I could have possibly taken from high school is algebra. It challenged me, and I could really see myself using stuff like that in my everyday life. But outside of that, why the fuck do I need to know about biology of a eukaryote cell? Why do I need... I mean, I guess history, it's like either take it or leave it. I find it like kind of interesting, but it's also probably the least important subject, right? Like, why waste your time? Just a whole just clusterfuck of problems, okay? So the next thing that we talked about is, okay, so we talked about how feminism includes responsible for homosexuality, destroying the family unit, and once they separate our families, then they can practice their own agenda. And what is that? I don't know exactly. Probably has something to do with the Epstein files. Probably has something to do with the Bible, talking about the God of this world being the devil. Literally says that. And why am I even getting into this, dude? This is just a deep, dark rabbit hole. But these are just a few of the insights that I kind of received during the trip. Now, there was a lot more than this, but I don't think I wrote them down in this journal entry. I did, in fact, write them down on a notebook with no cover on it. It was just a notebook missing the cover. I dead ass was writing down stuff that he was saying to me. And like, who writes stuff down during an acid trip? Because I was just being flooded with ideas and information, and anything that I would think about was manifesting into my mind. I know the Bible says, like, knock on the door and is it you shall receive, or and it shall open to you, or something, or seek and you shall find, or something like that. I was seeing that happen in real time. Hold on, drink break. I need a sip of this. I'm drinking a 0 sugar Monster Energy Ultra Wild Passion. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. If anybody calls me gay, bro, banned banned for the channel. Now, anyway, so I'm writing down stuff in this journal, just thoughts flooding to my mind. I'm thinking, like, bro, I'm really about to make some moves with this. Like, this is really interesting information. And right as I'm thinking that, these flashes of Krishna with his blue skin start flashing into my mind like he's a Picasso painting, and the background is like he's in hell. It's like a Picasso painting of hell and a Picasso painting of Krishna, with his blue skin contrasting the red-orange backdrop of hell. And I'm just seeing this painting flash. Like, I'm actually seeing it. Like, it's in my third eye, right? Like, fuck, I gotta stop saying like, bro. I keep on saying that shit. Fuck it. We're gonna keep going. I can see the Picasso Krishna painting out of my third eye, flashing in front of my eyes. So I'm kind of seeing it out of my third eye and my eyeballs, half and half. It's just extremely freaky. And then guess what? I'm seeing a Picasso painting of Jesus in a white robe with all black eyes, and his arms are like, one's pointing up and one's pointing down like an Egyptian. But now that I'm saying it, it's like, that kind of reminds me of the Baphomet. The way that he looks, he's so above and so below. Like, he has one finger pointing up and one finger pointing down, I think. That kind of reminds me of the hand gestures that he had. But this dude, oh my goodness, this really was freaking me out, because it wasn't just like a one-time thing. They kept showing up and they kept flashing in between. It was Christian, Jesus, Christian, Jesus, Christian, Jesus. And I basically had to let myself know, I had to pick my balls up during this trip. Like, I'm tripping, and just have to remember that I'm tripping and that this has no power over me. And guess what? It worked. So last bit of the story, we just finished off our conversation with the beauty standard for women. We started talking about the beauty standards, the unrealistic beauty standards that are applied to women. For example, if I see a girl with leg hair or armpit hair, I'm immediately disgusted. I do not like it. Even though it's natural, it's just horrific to look at. A complete turn off. I don't care how pretty she is. Unless she's got like an earthy vibe, which is extremely hard to pull off, I'm not messing with it, dude. So in a rare case. But I'm not the only one that feels this way. every woman, 99% of women also feel this way. It is against our religion of America, not Christianity, not Hinduism, our culture in America, which is religion, traditions of man can be defined. That's the definition of religion. Our American religion, just how like science and the theory of the Big Bang and evolution is its own religion. Most people don't realize that. The religion of American culture says that you can't, not that you can't, but you shouldn't have hairy legs and hairy armpits as a woman. Men do it all the time. Men walk around booty shorts, 1960s basketball player shorts, hairy ass legs. I'm not disgusted. I'm just like, I'm indifferent. I'm like, those are kind of short. There's some pretty short shorts, but I used to do it back when I was a hooper, before COVID hit. You know, I was on the same vibe, so I understand you, but you know, still, this didn't start until like the 1920s, 30s when advertising came out saying that this is the new standard and this is what you should look like and this is what real beauty looks like. And guess what? Also came out around that time? Television. So they could push this ideology onto us at the same time. And this way of thinking. And my question for the viewer is, what else has been pushed on us through the media? Media including the news, television, YouTube, social medias, our meme culture, our pop culture, our nerd culture, our gaming culture. What has been subliminally pushed on us that we're not even noticing? If anybody has any ideas, please put it in the comments below. I would love to read that. I would just love it. Because it's crazy to think you can brainwash an entire society, an entire culture into thinking that they're ugly because of the natural way that they look. And what is the most effective way of doing this? Advertising, right? But they use a conduit, and that conduit is the models and the Marilyn Mansons. Not the Marilyn Mansons. Not the Marilyn. I have a story about Marilyn Manson involving acid, which is going up on this channel soon. But no, you guys know what I meant. Marilyn Monroe. The Marilyn Monroes, the Cathys, I don't know anybody besides Marilyn Monroe from like the 1950s. Just think about like that. Those are the people that they use for people to look up to, so that they could set the example and kind of mind control people in a way. And I have a theory that they're possibly fallen angels, but that's another day. That's a story for another time. But anyway, yeah, that's the story. There are more details, but I mean, I would just be telling you guys just basic stuff. Doesn't really fit with the video. Not really interesting. I would just say I went on a walk. It was thundering and raining during the whole trip. I forgot to mention that. So like right at the beginning of the trip, when I started actually feeling it, I heard the thunder and it made me almost shit my pants. But it was a perfect vibe setter for sure. And yeah, after the trip, I just went on a euphoric walk. As you guys know, when you watch this channel, you know I love the come downs. I talk about that in every trip story. Every come down has just been, I love it. And this one was no different, no exception. So yeah, that's the video. Like and subscribe. Actually, I don't even care if you like, bro. Just subscribe. Just give me subscribers, dude. I have 7 subscribers. Can we get to 10 by the end of the year? I think we can. All right. Thanks for everyone for watching the video. And we got a new video coming out either tomorrow, the day after that, or 3 days from now. Peace.
Nigga Chain, the first fully AI layer 2 blockchain built on Solana by niggas for niggas. LLM Lotta Lil Money's technology. Proof of nigga entry scan system. Broke nigga detection software. Thermodynamic bag chaser 1 Gorillion TPS. Nigga Chain. Yeah, I'm finna bridge.